All right, look, I really wanted to, get on live today and really discuss things that are going on with the Middle East and Iran that are really going to pose a danger to the country. But Dr. Seuss, really? Dr. Seuss is a problem. Mr. Potato Head is a problem, right? You guys are ripping every possible black person that was on any kind of thing out in the stores, any kind of marketing material that had a black person on it, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben's, gone. Just gone, just wiping them out. You guys are freaking insane. The insanity is just ridiculous, okay? What is it, Dr. Seuss? What is it with Dr. Seuss now? Some material is good, some material is not good. What is not good? I grew up with Dr. Seuss. I'm not racist. I guarantee you that no one is because of Dr. Seuss. You guys are stupid. Okay? Not one child is going to pick up any of Dr. Seuss's books, read them, and become racist. That's the last thing on a kid's mind. They just want to pick up a book and read, regardless of who the author is or what he has in it or what he doesn't. It's a book and an author that's been around for years. The stupidity is beyond the imagination of anything that I could possibly imagine. It's ridiculous. I get to a point where I want to come on here and vent and maybe have someone just listen and be like, damn, that guy's just right. I wish that everyone would just get on live and make videos and just put out there what they have going on inside. Just vent and just flood social media, YouTube, Rumble, whatever, with how stupid all this crap is. See, being conservative and Republican does not mean that we are whiny babies. We just want normality. We just want normal. The only thing that creates a racist is a stupid, moronic adult that's already racist, that's seeding these kids' heads, these kids' minds with anything racist. It'll be a racist adult that's going to grab that Dr. Seuss book, open it up, point to what's in there, and explain to a child what's going on or what they believe is going on. Because any kid that's going to open up the book and read it is not going to think anything like that. It's adults. Adults are really the problem. You just leave the fucking kids alone. Leave them alone. Which brings me to this other thing with this freak show, Dr. Levine. Okay? It's okay. As many times as I believe it was Rand Paul that was questioning her. I said her. Him. It's a him. Questioning this guy, asking if he believed it's okay for a child to choose to mutilate themselves, and there was no clear response. It should have been absolutely not, no way. But yet, not from that freak show. And I'll call that guy a freak show, okay? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have a problem with the gay community. Someone who's gay, the gay community, gays have been around for ages and ages and ages. It's just one of those things that is just not the norm. Man and woman make baby. It's not to say that gays haven't been around since, I don't know, the Roman era or beyond. Probably since humankind ever even came about. It's just not the norm. It's not the natural way or cycle of life that you have a man and a woman procreate, make baby. It's not the social norm. But in a way, it's a norm regardless. It's been around. But now, when you take people like this freak show Levine, when you have a guy or a woman, okay, for that matter, that wants to, what's the term? Identify as a woman. A man wants to identify as a woman, wants to dress up like a woman, wants to do everything to be a woman. That's where, listen, stop. Just stop with that crap, okay? Biden keeps on saying, or he kept on saying, I think he still does. I don't know. I don't know what the hell he's saying personally. But I think I've heard him say before that, they follow the science. Well, what does biology tell you? What do genetics tell you? So the concept here is we have to take some dysphoria, gender dysphoria, I think is what they call it, a mental issue. This is completely mental. Completely mental. And they want to shove that down our throats to make it seem like we need to accept something that is just not natural. Why don't we get help for these people? There's help for, I don't even know, anything you possibly need out there. Anything. But there's no help for this. This is completely normal. This is what people want to consider normal. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. If you get this notion in your head, you know what? Today I'm going to be a woman. That's like me waking up tomorrow morning and saying, you know what, honey? Do you have any bras and maybe some panties I can put on? I think today I'm going to just dress as a woman. I think today I'm going to be a woman. I'm going to go somewhere today and people have to identify me as a woman. I personally think I'm a woman today. That's how it really is. That's how it's going to work. Some woman or some dude is just going to get up and say, today I'm going to... So, you know what? I think if they're going to have reparations, I think every white person in America should identify as a black person. Makes sense to me, right? It's supposed to be acceptable. This transgender, transracial, trans whatever is mind-numbingly retarded. It literally pisses me off that we even have to sit here, or I have to come on here and vent about anything like that. And you know what? I don't care if people watch or are watching me live. I don't know if someone's on live right now watching me. I don't care if you watch the video afterwards. I don't care if I'm offending anybody. I don't care if I'm hurting your feelings, because it's just like the saying out there. My facts or anyone's facts do not care about feelings. I don't care about your feelings. Okay? Some guy who could be straight for that matter, because at this point, how do you know if they're not straight and just want to dress up as a woman? Who the hell knows? Because that day he wants to identify as a woman. And I'll be out to dinner with my wife and my family and have to now worry that my daughter is going to go into some bathroom there and some man is going to walk into the bathroom after my 11 or 12 or 13-year-old while they go into the bathroom. Some freak pedophile that is trying to use this to his advantage to go in there and look at little girls. It's okay for them to be in locker rooms and dressing rooms and bathrooms. Vice versa too. Just figure the concept that I'm bringing up, man. Whether it's a woman too. There's women pedophile out there too. Holy crap, dude. I mean, have we really gone this far deep into just bullshit? Like, can we just wake up? Can people, listen, forget about Republican, conservative, Democrat. I don't care about none of that crap. I don't care. Can we just come back to reality as people and make this come to a stop? Can we finally just stand up? Can the day come where Americans just say, we're done, and go do whatever it is that we have to do, come together, figure it out, and make this come to a screeching halt? Because there's no way this is going to hold up for another 4 years, technically. We're still at the beginning of this crap. We're losing just our sanity with this crap. This is beyond anything. It's our freedoms. It's our minds. They're ripping from us. Let me go beyond. I also got this today too. I figured this one out today too. I got it something today from a source of mine, which is not really a source. I mean, it's all over social media now at this point, where New York now is going to have this program for the vaccines, which I spoke about in my other video. Now you're going to be, just like I remember I told you, Israel did it, and it's here. New York is starting to do it. You're going to be required to show your vaccine. They're going to have even an app, Apple, on Apple Store and on Google Play, whatever. You have to go download the app, or you have to have some paper form of proof, where you're going to need that to get into whatever, I think it's in New York, the sporting arenas, I think certain restaurants. It's here, and it's going to start to gain traction. Unless governors like the governor of Texas, Mississippi, and Ron DeSantis, please, do not fall for this crap. Stand your ground. Do what you're doing. We're still waiting for this ridiculousness with this mask stuff to just be wiped away like these other two governors did. And let's be strong. Do not allow that in this state. I'm in Florida. We haven't had to deal with the bullshit that's been happening in New York and California and some of these other, New Jersey, Minnesota, all these crazy ass states with these Democrat idiots. We're going to need to have proof of vaccine to go into a concert or to go watch sports, professional sports. For, again, and I'm going to say it again, a virus that has a 99 plus survival rate. This is what people need to sit back and critically think for a second. Stop listening to these people that are telling you, go get it, go get it. This is so dangerous. I am in no way, shape, or form. There's probably people that'll watch, that'll know people that have had loved ones, whatever, that have passed away from COVID. So they say. But even the ones that are legitimate, it had been COVID, it was COVID. There's people that die from the flu every year, hundreds of thousands. Well, I don't know if it's hundreds of thousands. I don't want to put numbers on here. A lot of people die from the flu every year. Okay, let me retract the hundreds of thousands thing. A lot of people die from the flu. But strangely, you don't hear nothing about the flu. My wife brought this up the other day. You don't hear nothing or haven't heard anything, I haven't, about the flu. It's always COVID. How do you know if it's not COVID? How do you know if it's not the flu? I haven't heard anything. This is all bullshit. This is way beyond anything to do with a goddamn virus. But people still want to be sheep. They want to listen to these people that are trying to establish and put their agenda into place, get it going. And people are just like, oh, okay, let's give me a shot, stick me, Come on, America. God damn. I mean, this literally, all this crap really just brought out, and I want to say it this way, but it has to come out this way, the stupid and the smart. That's what this brought out. And like I said, I'm not a genius. I'm just your average normal Joe. I'm just not a moron. I don't fall for people. I critically think for myself. I don't let anyone else think for me. And that's what's happening. There's people in America that are allowing people on the TV screen, the magic box on the wall, that have people talking in it. They go and they listen to these people and they say, oh my God, that guy said, CNN said that it's very dangerous and I need to go get this shot. So let me go get it. And they go and get it. They don't question anything. They don't think for themselves. It's just, bad virus needs shot. I must go. I just don't know where to go with this. I don't know. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep venting on here. I don't know how many people I can touch with this. I don't know how many people. Just if you are in any way agreement with anything that I say, share the hell out of this thing. Share this video. Put it out there. I honestly don't care who comments. I don't care if you call me names. I don't care what it is. The point is that This type of venting has to get out there. The brutal, honest truth. People just laying it out there, being like, you know what? Cut this shit out. Stop this freak show of an administration in office doing what they're doing. I mentioned it again. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to take. For me, I don't think it's going to take elections. Elections are, like I told you, they're non-existent to me anymore. Why are you going to go vote? I voted, and I think the majority voted, and it didn't matter. So why is it going to matter this time around? If someone can explain this to me, put it in the comments, make your own video, share it with me, explain that to me. I don't know. But I don't see how anyone going to any poll and voting is going to make any difference if they just prove that they can just take it from us anyway. And I don't want to hear, well, Trump lost, deal with it. That's what you guys said, when Hillary lost. No, Trump did not lose. That's the difference. Hillary lost. Trump did not lose. It was stolen. And it wasn't stolen from Trump. It was stolen from the people. Okay? The people had the election stolen from them. And I'm not trying to put Trump down. I love the man. I love the man for what he wants for this country and for the people of the country. I could give a shit about the man himself. I don't care. Trump is just like any other man. The problem is that people don't realize that he was doing everything he can to fight for the country and for them. But here we are. Instead of sitting here worrying about real things, we're worrying about Mr. Potato Head, Dr. Seuss. What else is there? Back in the day, Aunt Jemima. Statues are bad. Take them down. We're worried about absolute freaking nonsense. You have men wanting to be women, women wanting to be men. It's supposed to be normal, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know where we went wrong. It's like we entered in some kind of wormhole and came out on the other end in some confused state of complete bullshit. Just complete confusion. Everything, what's up is down, what's down is up. Like, literally. I don't know, man. Like, what do we do? I mean, I need to know what we do. Pretend the elections are just no good anymore. Pretend they're just no good. What do we do? Where do we go? How do we stop this? Because it has to be stopped. If this goes 4 years, I don't know. The damage that'll happen in the 4-year period is beyond. We'll never come back from it. I don't think so. It'll take a long time. But I don't even see how this can make it to 4 years. I just don't. We are facing this. The crisis is this. The crisis is stupidity. Stupidity is the actual COVID in my eyes. That's what we need a cure for. We need a cure to, we need some crap to wake people up. What's the cure for stupid? What is it? This vaccine, people, I'm telling you, I'll probably say this in every video. Please do yourself a favor. Avoid this crap, man. This has not one thing to do with a virus. Not one. Not one. Tuberculosis is supposed to be so bad. There's nothing for that. People don't have things for that. This, I can just go on and on and on about this stuff, but I can't. I don't want to be talking forever. Look, I need to come back on here and just vent again about this nonsense with Dr. Seuss. That's where this started off with. This race stuff, please, people. It's never going to go away. It's just never going to go away. It's just going to be part of life. The government cannot fix racism. The government can't fix it. That crap starts in the home. In the home. No one is born racist. That stuff is brewed. It's seeded in the kids' heads, and they grow with people, adults who are racist, and then that's how they become racist. That's how it works. What are you going to do? Well, I can't say that they won't. They're basically coming into our homes as already as it is. They probably will. At this rate, if we don't do nothing, the government will be within our walls regardless. But nonetheless, that's how it works. Kids are not racist. My son doesn't look at color. He just wants to go play with friends. It's people like us, people our age. It's morons, adults out there that feed this crap, and then people in government feed on this crap. They feed on emotions, and they use emotions to gear things in the way that they want to gear them in. And then people of color, and even white people, eat this shit up. It's not a problem like you make it out like they're making it out to be. We're making it worse than what it is. Because we're constantly talking about this shit because we're feeding into them. Cut this shit out already. God damn, people. Jesus Christ.